The Pacers protect home court in Game 3. Andrew Nembhard with the shot of the night. And he's a dog. I keep talking about it. Hey, he's been getting cooked on the defensive end this series. But hey, the guy just competes his butt off, and I feel like he just has the dog in him, man. To be, he was 1 of 7 before he made that shot to essentially win the game, which is crazy. Then Jalen Brunson takes a wild 3-pointer that was nowhere near the target, and the Pacers hold on at home to win game 3. Game 3. I still can't pronounce it. I need to work on that, for fuck's sake. It's been so long. I need to work on it every day. Okay, gotta hold myself accountable. I will try to work on it as well, not as much as possible, but at least I'll try to work on it every day so I can improve my pronunciation of that. Anyway, back to the video. Uh, the Pacers hold on, like I said. Uh, and let's start with the injuries because obviously OG Anunoby was out. According to the reports, he traveled with the Knicks to Indiana for game three, and uh, so there is a chance he'll play. Obviously, nothing. There is nothing yet about his status for that game tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Then, I don't know if I expect him to play. Honestly, I've not been on Twitter, so I don't know anything else other than the ESPN stuff. Uh, Maybe he'll play, maybe he won't. No clue about it as of right now. My bet would be on no, but we'll see. Precious Achiuwa starting in his play and Jalen Brunson playing, despite having that foot injury that happened in game 2. And it was clearly bothering him throughout the game. 26 points on 26 shots, 0 rebounds, 5 turnovers. He didn't look himself at all. He still had his moments, right? The 30 ball to tie the game with 41 seconds to go. And he still had some really clutch buckets. So, I mean, he was still, I would say, good enough to win this game for the Knicks. But, I mean, I guess not good enough since they didn't win, right? But if he was healthy, I would say they win this game, right? So, tough, very tough. But that is my question of the day is, wouldn't it be better to give him 1 game off? I guess it wouldn't have mattered if he was, missed game 3, and I know it's the playoffs. I guess the what is it? It's 3 days, 4 days. Uh, Essentially, he would have 2 more days of rest. Could it have mattered in this series when they're already up 2-0 heading into Indiana? Maybe, honestly, maybe it could have been nice, but obviously I'm no foot expert, and I don't know the extent of the injury. So at the end of the day, Jalen Brunson is a dog, and he will always try to play through shit, especially in these playoffs. And the Pacers just came out with the right amount of energy. They were looking more energized defensively. Aaron Neesmith did a really good job on Jalen Brunson. Uh, Obviously, we don't know the extent of the injury, so I would say it's a mixture of both. And I want to give Aaron Neesmith credit because he really did, show up and played defense really well on Jalen Brunson. But Ted left Andrew Nembhard on Dante DiVincenzo, who went off for 35 points. Wasn't efficient overall, but how did the Pacers keep leaving him wide open at the 3-point line when he was the only one shooting lights out from the 3-point line was beyond me. Even though the Knicks were overall shooting lights out from the 3-point line prior to the fourth quarter, they were like 12 of 19 prior to the fourth quarter or something like that. Um, so the Pacers defense just has, leaves a lot of things to be desired. But Tyrese Halliburton showed out and showed up, which I was so pleasantly not surprised, but just happy about it. He took 16 3-pointers, took 26 shots, was appropriately aggressive, made some tough clutch buckets, and obviously turned it up assist-wise in the fourth quarter. I would say this was the most complete game we've seen from Halliburton these playoffs, and something I'm not sure if I expected 35 points, right? But along the lines of 25, 15 was something I expected from Tyrese. And this was the best game we've seen from him in these playoffs, and it was huge. And you get Miles Turner, his best game of the series easily, right? 21 and 10. Really good effort by him. Pascal Siakam, his best game of the series. With no OG Anunoby on him, he was much better offensively. I still feel like he's playing a little too soft for my liking. Not to call him soft, but a little too soft, but he made the free throws today after struggling on the free throw line and was more aggressive. So that was huge for the Pacers, especially with the bench not giving them what they've gotten this series. Even though I think the plus minus is a little not sure if misleading is the right word, but it was not that bad. Ben Shepherd I thought played some really, gave them some really good minutes still. TJ McConnell, even though he was a minus 19, was a menace still, but he didn't shoot the ball well. So the starters just stepped up as they needed to. And I hope they can put together a game where both frictions stand up and show up at the same game. But that was huge. And offensively for the Knicks, like I said, they always keep coming back, man. Josh Hart with his, you know, uh, full court, full court press after rebounds. He had 18 of them today, but no offensive rebounds for Josh Hart today. The Knicks looked a little tired, more obviously, and they are more injured, down more bodies, so it calls for more others, right? Alec Burks gave them a huge burst in the first half. Then he kinda, uh, yeah, then he kinda just disappeared. And the Knicks were right there in this game, right? It took a crazy shot from Andrew Nembhard, despite the Knicks looking more tired, being more behind, uh, and having more trouble offensively. They were still right there. And I don't know, right? It's the playoffs. And the Pacers, like I said, their bench didn't show up offensively today. And that is that. But still a huge win. I'm excited for game 4, which is tomorrow on Sunday, here in the Czech Republic at 9:30 p.m. Another game I can watch live, and these games have been great. So I'm hoping for another great one tomorrow, um, which I hope we'll get, and I think we'll get. And I'll be here to cover it as always. OKC Dallas is in, what is it, 5 hours now here. So I'm gonna finish up these videos. Let me talk about the Timberwolves and the Nuggets next. And as always, all these videos on my YouTube channel. Be kind, trustful to others. Stand on your morals. Don't forget to chase your dreams, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, because we're never old, even when we are 50. Yeah, okay, I'm just like 23, but shh, shh. And yeah, man. As long as you push love, love will grow, man. And I'll catch you all in the next one.